If you're serious about building wealth, you need to stop measuring success by how much money is in your bank account today. Instead, start paying attention to the habits that are setting you up for long-term financial success. Wealth isn't something that just appears overnight, it's something you build, step by step, through consistent actions that compound over time. The first sign you're getting richer is that you think in terms of assets, not just income. Most people focus on how much they earn per hour, per week, or per month. But wealthy people think differently. They ask themselves, how can I turn my income into something that makes money for me? Instead of working harder to increase their paycheck, they work smarter to acquire assets, things like stocks, real estate, businesses, or intellectual property that generate cash flow. If you started prioritizing assets over spending, that's a major shift toward wealth. Another habit is automating wealth-building activities. Rich people don't leave wealth accumulation to chance. They make it a system. If you have automatic investments happening every month, whether in index funds, real estate, or your own business, you're on the right track. If you've set up automatic savings to ensure your emergency fund and future investments grow without effort, that's another sign you're getting richer. A big one is delayed gratification. This is where most people fail. If you're consistently choosing to invest in your future rather than spending on short-term pleasures, you're ahead of 90% of people. The ability to say no to impulse purchases, expensive status symbols, or lifestyle inflation is a clear sign that your financial mindset has matured. You know that true wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about being rich. You're also getting richer if you've stopped chasing quick money. Most people fall for get-rich-quick schemes because they want instant success. But the people who actually build wealth understand that slow, steady, and consistent beats reckless and risky every time. If you now value skills, businesses, and investments that pay off in the long run rather than searching for shortcuts, you're on your way to financial success. One of the biggest indicators of future wealth is who you spend your time with. If you've started surrounding yourself with financially smart, ambitious, and growth-minded people, that's a major sign. Your network influences your net worth. If you used to spend time with people who complained about money but now find yourself in conversations about investments, business opportunities, and financial strategies, you're already stepping into a different level of wealth consciousness. Another powerful habit is tracking and optimizing your finances. Rich people don't just hope they're doing well financially, they know because they track their money. If you've developed the habit of budgeting, monitoring your net worth, and cutting unnecessary expenses, you're ensuring that every dollar you earn is being used wisely. You might also notice that your relationship with debt has changed. Poor people see debt as a way to afford things they can't afford. Rich people see debt as a tool to leverage for smart investments. If you've shifted from using debt for liabilities like cars, vacations, and gadgets to using it for income-generating assets like real estate or businesses, you're thinking like the wealthy. Another sign is that you've started diversifying your income streams. If your income no longer comes from just one source, you're on the right track. The wealthy never rely on just one paycheck. They create multiple streams of income through side businesses, investments, royalties, or passive income sources. If you've started working on this, even in a small way, you're already ahead. Perhaps one of the most underrated habits is valuing your time more than money. Poor people trade their time for money, and that's where they get stuck. Rich people think differently. They ask, how can I make money while I sleep? If you started thinking about ways to create passive income, delegate tasks, or automate parts of your work, you're moving toward financial freedom. You know you're getting richer when you're no longer impressed by expensive things but by smart financial moves. Maybe in the past, you admired people who had flashy cars and designer brands. But now, you respect the person who owns multiple income properties or has a portfolio of growing investments. When your admiration shifts from spenders to builders, that's a mindset upgrade that will make you wealthy. Another powerful shift is that you focus on increasing your earning power, not just cutting expenses. Budgeting is important, but you can only cut so much. If you've started focusing on growing your income through learning new skills, starting a business, or negotiating better deals, you're making moves towards serious wealth. If you truly want to build wealth, it's not just about how much money you make, it's about how you think, how you act, and the financial habits you develop over time. The rich don't become rich by accident. They follow certain behaviors that set them apart. If you're noticing these changes in yourself, it's a sign that you're already on your way to becoming wealthy. You're getting richer when you stop seeing money as something to spend and start seeing it as something to grow. Poor people get money and immediately think, "What can I buy?" Rich people get money and ask, "How can I multiply this?" If your first instinct when getting paid is to invest rather than spend, you're thinking like the wealthy. Another key habit is that you no longer rely on luck, you rely on systems. Wealthy people don't leave their financial future to chance. They create clear plans, automate their savings and investments, and build businesses based on predictable success, not just hopes and prayers. If you've stopped wishing for money and started engineering wealth through consistent action, you're making a major shift. You also know you're getting richer when you focus on skill acquisition over entertainment. The average person spends hours on social media, TV, and video games. The wealthy prioritize learning, networking, and improving high-income skills. If you've started reading more, taking courses, or surrounding yourself with mentors instead of just consuming distractions, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Your relationship with taxes has also changed. Most people just pay what's deducted from their paycheck without a second thought. Wealthy people optimize their taxes. They understand deductions, tax advantage accounts, and how to structure their income efficiently. If you've started educating yourself about tax strategies, that's a major wealth-building habit. Another underrated sign is that you don't fear financial downturns, you see them as opportunities. Most people panic when the stock market drops, when there's an economic recession, or when job security is threatened. But the wealthy, they know that downturns create buying opportunities. If you're the type of person who now looks at market dips and economic challenges as a chance to invest rather than a time to panic, you're already ahead. You're getting richer when you obsess over financial literacy. The rich don't just hand their money over to someone else to manage, they take the time to understand how wealth works. If you've developed a genuine curiosity about investing, business, and financial independence, you're moving in the right direction. One of the biggest indicators of long-term wealth is that you take full responsibility for your financial future. Poor people blame the government, their employer, the economy, or their circumstances. Rich people take ownership. If you stopped making excuses and started focusing on what you can control, your skills, your earning potential, your investment strategy, you're on the right track. Another powerful habit is that you get excited about making money while you sleep. The wealthy don't just work for money. They create assets that generate income 24/7. If you've started focusing on passive income streams like investments, royalties, rental properties, or online businesses, you're building true financial security. You're also getting richer when you prioritize health and energy. This might sound unrelated to money, but the truth is, wealthy people know that energy is their most valuable asset. If you're eating better, exercising, and taking care of your mental and physical health, you're setting yourself up for peak performance, which leads to better decision-making and higher earnings. Finally, the biggest sign that you're getting richer is that money is no longer your biggest source of stress. Instead of feeling anxious about finances, you feel in control. You know you have a plan, you're building something solid, and you're confident about your future. That mental shift alone is priceless. If you recognize these habits in yourself, congratulations, you're already getting richer. Keep going. Wealth isn't a one-time event. It's a series of smart, consistent choices that compound over time. Keep making the right moves, and one day you'll wake up financially free.